Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
We thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Decide a different league, I'm coming. I'm flat out coming.
It's my quarterback. And if you guys do that, man, it's unfair.
Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to another edition of the Sports Report Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. Man, it's great to be back here once again. And we have the start of the NLL season. And guys, I am so happy that we got that back. But before we get into the NFL preseason and some MLB, let me go ahead and bring my man 7 on 7. What's up?
Man, I don't even know where to start with you today.
It ain't my fault, man.
I don't even know where to start with you today.
It ain't my fault.
It is 100% your fault. You encourage bad behavior. It is your fault. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm a terrible person, y'all. Terrible. All right, Let me go ahead. We got Andrew running a little bit late. His laptop is having trouble. Hopefully we'll get him on in a moment. In the meanwhile, let me go ahead and bring in my future wife, my future baby mama, the bear of the remainder of my child support days. Let me go ahead and bring Erica in. Erica, what's up? How you doing tonight? Welcome back. All right, I hit for the shit show. Damn. All right, let's go ahead and get the party started, you guys.
It's always a shit show when I'm here. I can't help it.
Oh man, good to have you back. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's talk about the NFL preseason. I'm gonna get started with Erica's Falcons. They lose to the Detroit Lions 17-10. I'm gonna go to you for a second. Are the Falcons gonna be better this season?
I mean, from the looks of it, it looks like we still got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's unfortunate. I mean, because I was really pulling for Atlanta to actually be something this year, you know, especially with pickups that we got. Mouthy dog, sorry.
You good.
But no, I mean, I definitely expected more from Atlanta. I wouldn't have expected that by any means at all. Kind of makes you question if Penix really is that guy.
Hey, Damien, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here.
Well,
Sajin, what's up?
Penix didn't play in that game.
Being here.
Sajin, what's up, man?
We got Kyle here. Kyle, what's up, man?
What's up, Kyle? Penix didn't play in the game.
It was Easton Stick.
Yeah, Easton Stick and what is that other nutsack's name? Emory Jones. So in that sense, it's not. I don't think it's necessarily bad. Like those guys are battling for their practice squad job. So that's the number one thing. Now, I will say for me, I think Michael Penix Jr. should have gotten at least a possession or two in before they started in on Easton Stick and Emory Jones. Obviously, Kirk Cousins doesn't need to do anything. That dude's been around since the footballs were still made out of real leather. He doesn't need to do preseason. I don't even know he's in team facilities yet. He just walks out. He just walks in, and they take away his walking cane, put some Bengay on his knees, and he goes to work. But it's, for me, a lot of it's going to come down with the Falcons to what are they going to do? What are they going to do offensively? And you can't tell me that you're going to be building on your offense and taking advantage of some of the pieces that you got by not putting Michael Penix in for at least a couple of possessions, giving the starters more time to work together, because they need more cohesion if they're going to be any kind of a noticeable force this year. So my biggest gripe out of that game is that Michael Penix didn't start. My
thing is, I want to see, because Drake London performed well last season when he had Michael Penix as his quarterback. He performed well. But I still want to see what that offense looks like. They could be the second team in that division. They really could. I think the Panthers would be somewhat on the come up. My Saints would be in last place because we look beyond the results. We already know that. But before I go any further, let me bring my man Ando in. Ando, what's up? The hell?
Ando, focus.
Oh, shit. We're live. Hey, guys. What's going on? God damn, it's a shit show when Ando shows up. Nah, for real. How we doing, y'all? Welcome
I'm
in.
here. I'm here for the shit show. You guys get it now. Get it?
Hold on.
We get it.
Guys, I got to focus. Hold on.
I'm writing all three of you up.
God damn it.
All three of you.
I will say this because I heard you guys talking about the Lions and the Falcons.
Yeah.
First things off, there was a Lions player that was taken off the field after a major head injury.
Yeah.
The game did get cut off in the fourth quarter.
Like 12 minutes left or something like that.
Yeah. So that's 12 minutes of football that the Lions and the Falcons lost. Obviously, speedy recovery to the guy who got hurt. That said, I think we're still in. Come back to me.
Good grief. It's a shit show when Ando
I'm still fighting that cough. I don't think we'll really see what the Falcons are until the third preseason game. This is part of the reason why I understand the NFL went from 4 preseason games to 3 preseason games. But by taking away that extra preseason game, you're taking away that extra 45 minutes that those extra roster spots are trying to fight for.
Listen, I think you might be giving the Falcons a little bit more credit than you need to right now.
I'm going into this.
I mean, they got to earn it. I get that.
Yeah, I'm going to say it like this. Look, they were the second best team in that division last year. Carolina gave them a run for their money at the end of the year. But this is a team that I think right off the bat will start Penix. Penix has a year worth of NFL experience behind him. And keep in mind, he's an older quarterback. So he already has a lot of knowledge and he has a lot of that intel already soaked up in his brain. So give him credit to learning that offense for the second straight year. I am still going on the Bucs to win the division, but the Falcons are a sleeper team. No offense, Will. Your Saints look like absolute garbage on Monday or on Sunday against the Chargers.
Trash.
And I really want to root for the Saints, but I think we're sleeping on the Falcons. If the Falcons offense can hit right, their defense, I think their defense is slightly underrated. If their offense, if they can find a way to get Pitts and London involved and keep Bijan Robinson happy, this is the Falcons team that'll make the playoffs.
But here's the thing. I'm not objecting to the fact that there's a lot of potential on that team. I'm not objecting to
Yeah.
that at all. And realistically, they should be contending for the division. However, the problem is the way that you make those things happen is by getting into rhythm. You can't get into rhythm when the guys that you need in rhythm aren't even on the freaking field. Like that's where I take issue with this game. And I understand it ended early. I don't count wins and losses in the preseason. I think it's dumb to do that.
I
But
will say we're gonna get to it because there is a moment that I think should be in NFL history based off the preseason. But I agree. I mean, the stats don't matter in the preseason. It's the repetitions, and it's the matter of getting your team together and getting that chemistry ready to go.
Exactly. And,
Yeah.
And exactly like Seven said, at the end of the day, ooh, I like that question. I got a good
Hi.
answer.
Hi,
but no, I
Stormy.
mean, well,
he
I definitely
gets
will
fired,
agree
but he
with
should
you
get another year.
Is that they do need to have that team. The one that you're going to be having is that first string. They need to be the ones on that field. They need to be the ones doing it because just in my opinion, it makes it sitting where I'm sitting, like, is that really our number one guy? Because like you said, he didn't play in the game. So is there more building that needs to be done? Is there more team exercise? Like, is there some, because why would you not play the men that need to be the ones playing on that field? You don't go into a fucking state championship game and play your third string. I mean, I get it's just practice and whatever, but come on.
1 to 2
That's
1 to 2 possessions minimum. And that's what I'm saying. For a first preseason game, since we only have 3, 1 to 2 possessions. The next game you do a quarter. The third preseason game, the first half. That should be what every team is doing, unless your quarterback is a super veteran, super elite. Like nobody expects Patrick Mahomes to play in at least the first preseason.
Right.
Or at least you know if you're so for Baltimore, you can make the argument that Hopkins and Zay Flowers are your wide receivers. So you don't have to play them in the first preseason game.
Yeah,
I've
seen Zay Flowers drop stats. He needs his ass on the field catching fucking balls.
Look, give me something.
And
give me something.
But that's the thing. It's like I have no issues with super veterans that know what they're doing.
Yeah.
There are certain players I completely understand. Nobody expects to see TJ Watt in preseason. Save his reps for the regular season. He's fine. But you've got 1 year with Michael Penix. You've got a bunch of rookies. The first team should be playing for at least a couple of possessions in this game. Yep. There is zero question in my mind for teams like that. For teams like who's another team that I think is going to be up and coming this year? The Colts.
Colts could be if they can figure out their quarterback situation.
Well, the rumor is, and I'm glad you brought that up because the rumor is they're making a bid for Kirk Cousins.
Why?
That's the rumor.
Well, but look at their quarterback room right now. There's a reason why they're looking at that.
Right, and Anthony Richardson is hurt.
Anthony Richardson's now hurt. You got Daniel Jones, Riley Leonard, and Jason Bean. Do you really want Daniel Jones as your starting quarterback?
I trust Daniel Jones more than I trust Anthony Richardson right now.
Absolutely. No, and I won't even object to that, but Kirk Cousins is actually perfect for them. Right now, Kirk Cousins is perfect for Indy. They should be making a push for him because you can use, if you're Atlanta, Easton Stick, not a bad choice as a backup quarterback.
No.
He does not, like, if you look at his college play, he does know football. Yeah. And you want somebody at your backup quarterback, their job is to know football and help the starter talk through stuff in between, help him review. Like you're kind of the coach most of the time. That's why the backup quarterback is one of the best positions in football because you get to do most of the time is zero physical work except for in practice. Yeah. And Easton Stick is perfect for that. But Kirk Cousins should be in Indy. I think that is quite literally, to me, the perfect spot for him. Because I mean, unless you really want to try and put him in Cleveland, but that quarterback room is a mess. What are you going to do? Send him down to Arizona and get rid of? You send him to Arizona, get rid of Kyler Murray? I mean, it's theoretically you should, but it's not going to happen. There's literally that's the team. Like, unless you want to send him to Miami so that you have a reliable backup for when Tua inevitably gets injured again. the right
Because you
spot
know
for
what's
him is
coming.
Indy.
you know
Exactly.
what's
And
coming.
that's not a side to it.
No.
It's just it's going to happen.
7, you didn't say it correctly. It's when we watch Tua die on the field, because that's what's going to happen.
If it's a concussion, it's a possibility, but it could be anything. He just gets it. His whole body's made of glass, not just his skull.
We got a question for you, real quick, Erica.
If you can't figure that out, bro, I can't help you out.
Yeah, like it's right there. Rise up.
Then fall
Sajid,
down.
I get the Sajid. I get that the view is distracting, but pay the fuck attention to
you
that.
didn't
Bro.
say-
Come on.
Also, Erica, can I
Nigga,
say
you
that little
stupid.
puppy on the floor by the door?
And
Very
you
adorable.
stupid. You stupid and fall down. What?
Yeah, Falcons.
What?
The Falcons have a
Ando,
good chance
we
of
know
falling
that
down.
that's your excuse to look at my boobs. I
No,
can't
I
read
look
either.
down.
It's
I
really a
don't fall
distraction.
down. I don't fall down. I look down. Or when you do that,
No,
and
I
then
was
just have to
talking
look
about the
straight ahead.
comment. I was talking about the comment, actually.
Yeah.
He said he couldn't read.
Question: is it me or does having your starting roster playing the preseason stupid? I mean, preseason
it's-
is for playing.
I think
If for players
But
to
But if
make
you're,
the team.
if you're sitting in the position that Atlanta's sitting in, that's stupid to not listen. 28-3, you can fuck the fuck off. All right? Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck the fuck off.
Ladies and gentlemen, real quick, we have someone we have not seen on this show in a long time. He was there, and now he's gone.
Aw.
Oh,
But to answer your
Oh my God,
question,
is this who I
Damien,
think it is?
yep.
Damien, to answer your question, I'm one of those people that if I'm a general manager or if I'm an owner or if I'm a coach, I want the chemistry on the field. No, you don't want your players playing the preseason games like it's a regular season, but I think 7 will
Not
agree that the
100%,
chemistry.
no.
Yeah, you want the chemistry there, but you're already playing 17 regular season games, and if you make it to the playoffs and the Super Bowl, you could be playing an additional 4. So that's 21 games that you're putting your body through it. While I don't agree that you should be playing the whole preseason game, especially if you got the position narrowed out, like Kansas City is not going to play Patrick Mahomes more than a quarter.
Yeah.
More than a quarter in any preseason game. Now, a team like
Fuck you, Kyle.
Cleveland, a team
Kyle.
like maybe Seattle, a team like
Your
New
bottom of the
England's got
basement
theirs.
teams should be playing your starters for at least a few possessions in the first round because that means there's been a lot of changes on that roster. They
Yeah.
need repetitions. You get game speed is different than practice speed.
Yeah.
Preseason is kind of that intermediary between practice and a regular season game, especially as you get later into the season. So getting them, a possession or 1 to 2 possessions to just work on that rhythm a little bit, and then you can go back into practice the next week and see what you need to work on. Then you're doing a quarter and a half, like I said. That makes sense. Shouldn't be doing the whole game.
Agreed.
All right,
Absolutely.
you guys.
Yeah, I mean, if
Wait,
you're gonna, go ahead.
Just wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
No, yeah. Go ahead, Ando. You're good.
I was gonna say you want that for me. I want that chemistry, but if you're already, then Damien, you're right. You don't want to risk an injury to a starter. But 7 said it best. You're going from February to August with no real contact, right? You're not hitting people the way that you would hit people in a regular season game. You're getting new players acclimated. Chicago is the perfect example. You have Danny.
Hi, Ando.
Oh my God!
It's like going back to see my kid after I haven't seen him for 6 months.
Oh my
you know what I'm
God,
saying?
Dad, how are you? My daddy made it to the show.
Look at him. He's like, Dad got out
my
of prison for this.
So,
Well
but no,
said,
like I was saying, the Bears are the perfect example, right? Sure, you have your future quarterback, but you have 2 new wide receivers that are coming into the mix. You have a new running back. You have a new offensive coordinator. You have a new head coach who is an offensive-minded person who is going to try and change the way Dennis Allen runs his offense because, no offense, Will, Dennis Allen is a piece of shit head coach and should only be running the offense.
No offense.
So your team needs that time. OTAs, practices are a hell of a lot different than the way the games are. So
But
if you don't get the quality of game, fuck you, Damian. I'm muting myself. Fuck you, Damien. You don't deserve to hear me speak.
That's only if Ando's dad is like, or Ando's mom is like way younger.
But hold on. Let me correct you about Dennis Allen. He should not be coaching an offense. He's a defensive coordinator.
Then why the hell did Chicago?
If he's a defensive, I'll give him his props. As a defense coordinator, he's great. As a head coach, nope. Offense coordinator, nope. And that's that.
Is Ben Johnson calling plays? Because that's the spot this makes sense to me. He's a placeholder at this point. If Ben Johnson is calling the plays, because that means Ben Johnson is still, even the head coach, the true offensive coordinator. So that's what
I am wrong. I am wrong. Dennis Allen is the defensive coordinator. My apologies.
Okay. All right.
I will say it. I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. He is a great defensive coordinator. I will give him his props on that all day long. But when it comes to coaching, to being an offensive head coach, he has no offensive mind for it. He doesn't.
No. And in this day and age for football, you got to have some form of an offensive mind as a head coach.
Exactly. All right. Ando, I know what you want to talk about, so we're going to go ahead and jump right in. We talked about it a little bit the other night.
Believe it or not, I'm not talking about the Kansas City Chiefs. I will let Seven lead that off. I'm going to talk about the only spot or the only stat that should matter. Rob, I need you in here real quick. The only stat that should matter in the NFL preseason. How about Cam fucking Little in that 70-yard field goal to end the half against the Steelers? That totally should fucking count.
It's impressive.
Totally should count.
He should get credit for the record for that. That's insane.
Absolutely.
Was that even in Denver? That was
in Jacksonville.
No, it wasn't
in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Duval. Duval.
You didn't say it right. It's Duval.
Duval.
Hey, Dan,
you gotta be.
I'm gonna let you have a special guest. Hold on. We're gonna bring Rondo on the podcast. Give me just a second. We'll get him on.
Where's the fucking dragon at?
You've been gone for a minute. You've been gone for a minute. Yeah.
The dragon.
The dragon is
rough breakup.
The dragon. Yeah, there was a little bit of a breakup there. Yeah.
Don't bring it up.
I'm still mad about it.
So now my puppy is the show's mascot.
There was an argument in the closet, and
what up, dog?
That's what happened.
What up, dude?
What's up, man? How you doing today?
It looks like Ando got more serious. And
well, when it comes to Jaguars, that's like the one thing that like pisses me off more than anything, because they have the team to win. They just jag it up. So I'm sorry. Like they've been my team since '96. They've been my team ever since.
Hey, Cal.
It's just they piss me off more than I care to admit, and I know it's just a game, but still. The only disgusting thing Cam does is kick balls between pipes. That's all he does. I don't think he's a Justin Tucker.
Tell you what, he can't. He's no Justin Tucker in the voice department. You ever heard Justin Tucker sing before?
Nope.
Man has an excellent voice.
No, but like I heard about the field goal, and I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. I watched the highlights because I have a bunch of Jaguars fans on my Facebook. I'm on a AFC South fan club thing. They posted it on there saying Jacksonville has their kicker. He comes in, and I see that field goal. That could have been a 75-yard field goal.
It had some leg to it, and that's the impressive part about that. That wasn't a joke, and that's when it comes to kicks, I can justify it being a stat that for distance for one kick, that being a stat that counts, regardless of whether it's preseason or not, because the variables are always the same.
Yeah,
the variables are always the same.
I get it.
Go ahead.
I get that it's preseason. You're going to have people who aren't going to be on the team playing the football games and getting everything situated. Here's my situation, Kyle. I'm sorry. I'm going to stop mid-thought here. Trevor Lawrence can play.
Sunshine.
They just have to get a system around him because he proved he could play in Doug Peterson's system. They were 3-8, won all their games, made the playoffs, and even came back from behind against the Chargers. Not saying that the Chargers are the greatest team in playoff history. We all know they choked. But Trevor Lawrence can play. Trevor Lawrence can guide the team. I just has more aim.
The WNBA dildo guy?
Yeah.
I told the guy to quit throwing my dildos unless it was with better aim. Okay, I'm really sorry, everybody.
That Damien, that was good.
Cunningham.
That was good, Damien.
Why does that
No,
21-year-old Mexican?
That was a
have your
good one,
dildo?
Damien. That was a good one.
So, but Brandon Staley. Okay, yes, Brandon
He
Staley
gets too
does
much
get a
credit
lot
for
of
it.
Yeah.
He gets too much credit for that playoff win.
He does.
Way too much credit for that playoff.
I agree.
But to-
7 on that.
But to circle back around, Trevor Lawrence can play. He's proven that he can guide his team to win. It's just 9 times out of 10, the majority of the Jaguars' losses come because their defense is too tired and they've been on the field for too long, or they don't get the opportunity to create the opportunity to win. I'm a Jags fan. I have seen us lose in pretty much every terrible fashion possible.
Duval.
But I'm still going to stand by. Yeah, thank you. I'm still going to stand by Trevor Lawrence until he gives me a reason not to believe in him. Because I got on the Blake Bortles bandwagon the year they made the AFC Championship game. And then the next year he's gone. Like, give me a reason not to believe in him, and I'll start being like, all right, we'll see what happens. But I have to stand behind Trevor until he tells me I'm not the guy anymore.
The truth of it is, like, we all want to believe in sunshine. I mean, most people want to believe in the success of Trevor Lawrence. But the truth of the matter is, there are too many times over the last 2 years where it was on Trevor Lawrence's shoulder to make it happen, and he didn't. I hope he can learn and get better. But he has shown as of right now, he's not the guy. And that's the thing that sucks, is because it really didn't become super prevalent until after they had already extended him and you already have this much money invested in it. So that's the thing that kind of sucks. But I'm sorry, because here's the thing. If Lamar Jackson was having the results that Trevor Lawrence is right now, that dude would be getting absolutely dragged and flogged in the media and completely disrespected, and everybody would be dumping on this guy. He's a bust. He's a shit.
You mean like you do all the time?
Shitty quarterback. Well, I do it. No, I do it with the better results because of but that's a different. But what I'm saying is, we can't try to elevate Trevor Lawrence. We can't try to elevate Dak Prescott. Those guys actually have numbers to back up things. Trevor Lawrence doesn't.
No. He's
I'm not saying it's all his fault.
He's had one good season. He's had one good season. And
his rookie year.
Yeah. No, not even his rookie year. His rookie year, he played under Urban Meyer, and he was terrible.
He was terrible.
Oh, no, that was the second year. It was the second year.
Second year. And honestly, I'll break it down like this. His second year, the second half of the season, his third year, the first half of the season. That's been his best series. The moment he got hurt against Cincinnati, it's been terrible since. I think T-Law needs a bounce back season. They need a winning record, at least 10 wins. He needs to have 3,700 yards and at least, I'll say 15 touchdowns more than interceptions. He doesn't do all of that, then maybe it's time to cut ties with them. But like I said, Lawrence is my guy right
Damien,
now.
go fuck yourself.
T-Law doesn't.
I'm gonna send your ass to HR.
Do you think he's Saijan, I don't.
My problem with Sunshine, as we like to call him, you paid this man,
yep,
to be the guy,
mm-hmm.
and so far he hadn't lived up to it.
He looks good in gym shorts. Well, he sure
Looks
looks
great.
good in
That's
gym
what-
shorts.
that's what
out
it is.
there.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that Trevor Lawrence will ever be like more of a skilled quarterback than he is a better looking quarterback? Because like right now, he's like the 5th best looking quarterback in the NFL, something like that. Like, do you think that he can ever
He's
like
top
climb
5.
over
That's
that?
arguable.
Right? I'd say 5, 6.
Yeah.
He's
Whether
not
or
even
not you're
He's not even a top 10 quarterback right now, talent wise. And with
Hell
how
no.
highly touted he was, he should be a top 10.
He was a
Talent-wise,
generational talent. He was generational talent from Clemson. He had everything. He was going to be the next Peyton Manning, and he
Yeah.
hasn't lived up to it. And Peyton,
I
it
call
took
him
Peyton Manning
Fabio.
3 years. It took
Fabio.
Peyton Manning what 3 years before he finally got onto his Hall of Fame career, and Trevor Lawrence is working on year 5. Yeah, it's time for Lawrence to step up.
well,
that's
talent-wise,
coming
he's
from a
always
Jackson
been there.
But my thing
Yeah.
is that it's not like Jacksonville hadn't tried to get him help.
No,
I mean, he had Calvin Ridley.
Oh,
Pat Ridley.
they shouldn't have let him go.
Now you got.
I
Now
would
you
say,
got.
hang on, don't bring up that name. That's a sore subject. Atlanta should have never let him go.
he shouldn't have been stupid and got caught gambling. But at
I'm
the same
just saying
time,
though,
like
it's not
I-
like they
I
had.
don't- But listen, I get it, but he also wasn't playing. Okay, so
well, no, I
But-
get it, but look at the trouble that all the gambling caused. You got Pete Rose and all the bullshit he went through.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like
but
gambling
there's
just
a
creates a whole bunch
difference.
of problems with that.
I'm not disagreeing.
Tell
No,
me
it
about it.
doesn't.
No, sports betting, whatever.
Gambling does not
Massive
create
mistake.
problems. Sports betting has been around professional sports for over 100 years. Go look into the history of the Pirates in the Pittsburgh Pirates in the early 1900s.
Yeah.
Yes, what Pete Rose did was wrong. I'm not going to deny that. But we have to look at these things situational.
Yeah.
What Calvin Ridley did, he was away from the team. He wasn't even in contact with the team.
Nope.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he,
He
was.
was
My
not-
bad.
No,
Well,
he was. He wasn't.
like,
No,
Ron,
because
there
it was a mental health
nothing-
issue.
He had
Okay.
nothing to do with the team, and he placed
Right.
a fucking bet, and then he got in
Yeah,
trouble.
he was.
There's
And
there's
then when
literally
he was finally able to come back, we shipped him off to you guys. Fuck you for that.
there's literally
Okay,
no way.
It's
he
not
could have
like
had
I'm the
that.
one
if-
who signed the paperwork on that, Erica. Don't come at me, okay?
You know what?
Big dog
Tell
Roman
your
Reigns.
twin brother that
Look,
that's not
here's the
how
thing.
we
If
found
Trevor
Johnny
Lawrence
here in
comes onto
Arbuckle.
the football field, I'm sorry, Erica. If Trevor Lawrence comes onto the football field going, I'm gonna start having problems. I'm sorry.
Listen. But look, but again, my thing is this: it's not like Jacksonville hadn't tried to get this man help. You had Evan Ingram there,
Yeah,
Ridley's there.
right.
Now you got Brian Thomas Jr. there.
Zay
doing
Jones
his
was there
thing.
too.
Yeah, Zay Jones was there
Yep.
at one
That's a
point.
lot of B-list names there, Will.
But still, it's not.
But
like
it's help. It's help.
It's help.
He should have better results than he has now. I mean, sure, it's
Yeah,
not all the help
for
that
sure.
Lamar Jackson gets. It's not all the help that Lamar Jackson gets and still
Oh,
fails.
No,
Damn.
okay,
But
but
he
look
got
at it like this.
support.
Look at it like this, Seven. Would you rather go to a establishment that has got a quarterback who's proven he can win in the regular season? Yes, he struggles in the preseason, but he can also make plays. Would you want a top 7-8 defense? And the thing that would draw me to Baltimore more than it would draw me to Jacksonville, Baltimore has had the same coach for 15 years. Jacksonville's probably been through 6, 7 coaches. It's hard to stay relevant when you're changing coaches more than the weather's changing in Jacksonville, and Jacksonville's weather changes a lot.
And he's soft.
And but
look,
that's
I'm gonna stick by Jacksonville, even if Liam Cohen fails next year. I'm
quick.
still gonna be a Jaguars fan.
Real quick.
I
I got to let
Sweet
Erica
Slipknot
respond.
shirt.
Yeah,
Real quick, I got to let Erica respond.
Hold on a second. I got two things. Seven, you see what your niece is wearing?
yes, I'm so proud. I am so fucking proud.
If I'm a 5'5", you're a 6'6".
There's a lot that Atlanta should have done.
I mean,
Curly on Steven Jackson.
there's no. Listen, preach. Because you know what? Atlanta
They-
also
yeah.
shouldn't have been 28-3 either. But
Nope.
you know what? We got that sitting with us.
I still
Damien.
blame the refs for that shit.
Damien,
You don't blame the rest.
this part where you're the part where you're wrong is let's look at what the Jags have around them, around that offense this year.
Duval.
Let's just look at that. Your starting running back is Travis Etienne, and then you've got your top 3 wide receivers are Brian Thomas Jr., Travis Hunter, and De'Ami Brown. Those are 3 decent receivers. Would it be better if you had a top tier Tyreek Hill type guy to add into that? Yes, but Trevor Lawrence isn't necessarily going to be known for the deep ball. He's going to dink and dunk his way down the field with the best of them. So I'm not worried about that. Now, tight end, are they a little deficient with their starter being Brent Strange and then Hunter Long? Yeah, I can give you that one. But as far as those 3, the 2 big skill positions, wide receiver and running back, he's got weapons. He's got support. So if he fails, it's unless they're just like getting the drops like Kansas City's offense did previously. Unless it's literally stuff that's out of his control, they're not setting him up to fail. They're setting him up to succeed. If he fails, it's of his own accord.
Who's their number 1 wide receiver?
And it's not
Brian
like
Thomas Jr.
Yeah, and it's not like
Dude,
rookie from last season.
Yeah, Brian Thomas, he did really well considering the situation that they were in.
And it's not like they don't have a talented run game, because right behind Travis Etienne, you got Tank Bigsby. So hey, they might be able to do some things. We'll see in that division, but I'm almost there. Not quite there yet, but I'm getting there to calling this man a bust.
Yeah.
I'm not
they have an
there
offensive
yet, but I'm
coordinator
getting
head
there.
coach now too. They have a head coach who should be an offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
We've seen what leads guys in the NFL, like who can be head coaches. Name me the last all offensive guy who's nerdy as shit outside of what the dude in Miami. Like name anybody who's been Mike McDaniel. Like outside of Mike McDaniel, who's been successful as like that young, like the mind young
Kellen Moore.
When has Kellen Moore been successful as a head coach?
No, I'm saying
he's only been
from a young offensive mind standpoint.
That's what I'm saying. Like as a head coach, though,
but not head coach. He's gonna have to do it this year.
And why I say that, Will, is because I don't think that guys respond well in the locker room to a dude like that. Like I'm literally going Duval making fun of him. Like, you think they're not making fun? Like they're making fun of this motherfucker too. Yeah, for sure.
They've got to be. Yeah, for sure.
That's
why I'm saying, like, Trevor Lawrence, can he ever be like better quarterback than he is good looking, talent?
It's
that's
talent wise he is.
He is.
Talent wise he is, but it's about execution with him now. Because we all agree the talent's there. Of course the talent is there. But he's not executing, and that's the problem.
It seems like his work ethic is there and everything. It seems like his mind is in the right place and everything. That's why I do have to kind of agree that maybe it's their head coaching situation. I mean, it's got to be their coaching situation. Like, we vastly underestimate that all the time, that he's had this many different fucking coaches now.
And this is where I gear towards the head coach situation, because he couldn't get shit done with Urban Meyer. It took him a little bit of time to get traction with Doug Peterson. Then the second year he's with Doug Peterson, they are 9-4, I believe, 8-4. He gets hurt, and instead of him saying, all right, let me take a minute, step back, get fully healed, he's playing hurt. They have the massive collapse. Then last year, he just couldn't get the offense on the field enough to score more points, keeping the defense on the field, and the defense dropped the ball. Then Trevor got hurt again and couldn't play. And
now
then
he's got to start over.
So, yeah.
He's
got
to do it this year.
He's got the talent. He's got to show it up this year. Otherwise, I don't know. And
now I'm gonna say a name. I'm gonna say a name in a and he's in the same situation as this player to a degree, because Trevor Lawrence is a starter, and he's gonna have to make it or break it. Like I said, he's coming close to bust status. But to me, if you go back and look at Justin Fields, they're almost in the same boat.
Yeah.
Almost. In terms of how can you have any how can you
the weapons?
Exactly. You got weapons, but you have how many offense coordinators has this man had?
He had one every single year because they kept switching offensive coordinators.
Yep.
It's 5 different ones, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It's I think it's valid. I think with Justin Fields, I think the difference is the situation with the Bears was so much worse than what Jacksonville has had, because yes, Jacksonville has had some struggles and there's been some changes, but Doug Peterson isn't a bad coach. It wasn't necessarily quite the right situation.
No.
You know, when we look at the guy that is there now, he's not a bad coach. He should be an offensive coordinator.
Right.
That's been a lot of what he's had to deal with. It wasn't necessarily bad. Justin Fields got screwed by the Chicago Bears organization as a whole. They set him up to fail from the beginning. And I think that's where the separation is with here. Do I think Justin Fields is going to be elite now? No, I don't. But I think some of the ownership on that falls with Chicago and the foundation that they laid and how bad they messed up. Trevor Lawrence had a lot more to work with at the start and had a lot more support at the start than Justin Fields.
For sure.
I mean, look, Law's remaining contract look like. I'll look that up.
What if Pat Mahomes doesn't get drafted in Kansas City and gets drafted in a place like Jacksonville? Is he going to be better than all of these guys? Yes, probably. But like, it's not going to go 3 titles good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the first 6 years, like it's not going to happen. So
okay, and Dick, I'm sorry again for interrupting you, but at the same time, look at the situation Patrick Mahomes got into. Patrick Mahomes got into Andy Reid. They didn't force Patrick Mahomes to start right away. He had Alex Smith. Alex Smith was never the greatest quarterback to me. Alex Smith, in his 5 years he was with Kansas City, proved he could be a team manager. That's what Kansas City needed at that time. When Kansas City moved on from Alex Smith to Patrick Mahomes, that's when Patrick was like, I don't want to be the game manager. I want to be the guy. And I think that's where Kansas City was like, screw everybody else. We're better now because we have that guy. I also feel like if you put Trevor Lawrence into Kansas City, Trevor Lawrence may have a ring, but I also feel like he would have stability. He wouldn't be needing to learn a new playbook or a new setup every 2-3 months.
His numbers
would be fine. So it's like, for me, again, I go back to it's part coaching situation because that's going to be his 3rd different coach. He's had different coordinators. He can't get everything situated, but I don't think he's as talented as Patrick Mahomes is. So I don't think if you put him in Kansas City, they still have the 3 rings.
No.
So here's Trevor's contract. He's his base salary this year is $2 million. Plus, he got a $7.5 million signing bonus, $7 million in bonuses, and $7.5 million in bonuses and stuff like that. Next year, it's pretty much the same with the exception of more bonuses. And then it kind of incrementally goes up from there. They
can't void none to 2031.
Was this writing made for ants?
2029, the potential out, 5-year, $202 million, 0 dead cap. So that's what. So Sport Track is saying 4 years they can get out with a 0 cap hit.
He's like middle of the road starting quarterback salary though. Like that's not that high.
Yeah, it's really not. It is more team friendly, which means they should surround him with weapons.
Yeah,
he should. That defense, I would say, arguably the defense should be more stacked than it is. But at the very least, you can make sure that you pay guys for the offense. You can go get a good tight end if one pops up on the market, and you've got the cap room to be able to spend that money to give him that extra piece. Right. Are you going to try and spend a little money, maybe trade for Mark Andrews to get one good season out of him to give him something like that? I'm not saying I think Mark Andrews probably has no trade, but I'm just saying somebody like that's an older, good tight end that you can pull in and pay for 1 to 2 years while you try to find a more long-term option at tight end.
See, the first name that popped into my mind was Dallas Goedert from Philly.
That's also, I think that's hard though, because I don't know that Dallas that they would move off of him. It's not a bad idea, but I don't know that Philly would actually move off him.
No, I don't think so either. But like, to me, that would be a perfect tight end situation for Jacksonville. Get somebody who's veteran and seasoned, get them either to inspire the young guys or find somebody else. But I like Dallas Goedert, but
Let's get
I don't know.
Denzel Let's get Denzel Washington as the head coach down there. They can take some trips to Gettysburg.
See,
All right.
see, my
okay.
thing is,
If we're pulling movie quotes here, then if you're gonna make Denzel Washington the head coach for the Jaguars, I want Kevin Costner as my GM.
well, see, here's my thing though.
I will
And
tan your
here's my
John
thing
Brown
that-
hind parts.
Can I
let me
have
go-
Kevin Hart as my coach?
Oh damn!
Hell no, you can't have Kevin Hart as your coach. He can't. You need a stepping stool to see what's going on over everybody else over there, Erica.
You're taller than he is.
You are taller than
Hart's-
he is.
And that's not
Yep.
even with your high heel, sweetheart.
Kevin
I
Hart
think
should
Trevor
I
try straight up
should
like
go
I don't
to-
need high heels. I'm a
Being
pretty
better at
tall
stand-up.
female.
I think Trevor should go to the UFL. I mean, it's kind of like the minor league for the NFL.
All
No.
Real
It's rough.
quick,
right, but
real-
I'm gonna bring Ando back in here. That was just my take for Jaguars. Thanks for letting me be on for a bit, guys.
anytime, man.
Oh,
Good to have you on.
Okay,
Good to
but
have you
wasn't
on.
Ando?
Real quick, damn.
I thought Ando got
Real quick, let me go over some more of these real quickly. Then we'll get into baseball, and then we'll get on out of here. The Ravens beat the Colts 24-16. Keon Mitchell showed out. He showed out, had a touchdown, 68 yards off 9 carries. Looked pretty good. We got the Eagles in a barn burner over the Bengals, 34-27. Tanner McKee, he looks better than any Saints quarterback right now. 252 yards, 2 touchdowns, 20-25.
what other quarterbacks are on that roster, Will?
On who?
It's the Phillies. It's well, and that's the thing is because with Tanner McKee, Philly. I mean, you may be able to get somebody that will pick him up in a trade. Maybe that's where Indy looks as well, because obviously you've got Jalen Hurts, so that's who's starting. Dorian Thompson-Robinson right now is their third string quarterback. He's definitely a backup quarterback kind of guy.
Talking about New Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
So, in New Orleans,
Yeah, Tyler Shook, Spencer Rattler, Jay Kaner.
Who?
None of it. Exactly. My point.
yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
My
No,
point.
it's open season down there. in
My
New Orleans.
point.
They're gonna
It's not a
throw
matter
Tyler
of, yeah.
Shook.
a Hail Mary.
And Tyler Shook coming in as a rookie at 111.
The Saints will need to go marching.
I
in.
feel like I can come off retirement and play for that team.
Bro, I mean, I might go out there and go 10 or 15.
Hell yeah.
I ain't
Hell
getting many
yeah.
yards, but
I'm
can go
checking
10 or
down.
15.
I'm checking everything down.
Yep.
Tyler
I'm not
Shook
getting hit.
Tyler Shook threw a pick six. Rattler looked like a deer in headlights. Yeah.
That's his play style. That's his play style. He did the same thing in college too.
Hold
Deer in
on.
headlights.
Where did Spencer Rattler go to college? I know where did he spend a couple years at? Erica, can you help me out?
More
which
importantly,
college?
is
Hey, Ando, where's Arbuckle and
white?
Mateer sitting at, bitch?
Yo, that's why they
Ooh.
had to go get Mateer, because Mateer's an actual real quarterback.
And I've never seen
Yeah,
man
leave
take
Rattler
being called a bitch so gracefully.
Hey,
He likes it. He likes it, so it's okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
hold on, Seven. before I
Listen,
go to
hold on.
HR.
I'm wearing his kryptonite right now, so I've got him distracted, and he has to be nice to me.
Number one. Number two, I have no problem with Erica calling me a bitch. No problem with Erica calling me a bitch. Number three,
I just
Dick,
Our safe-
get that
our
look
safe
off your
word is
face, because if you were
arsenic.
in my position, you'd be saying the same damn thing. Just saying.
Yeah.
And
Nick,
number
wouldn't-
no, hold on. Whoa. I get this one. We'll sit back. This is all me. We're going to fuck with
Y'all leave
Rattler
Rattler alone?
because he's a bitch boy. When he was at Oklahoma, he thought his
Fuck
shit
boy.
didn't fucking stink.
Isn't
Definitely
he
a fuck.
albino?
Rattler sucks. That's
Isn't he albino?
literally why
Probably.
did to get him out of the game. Rattler sucks.
That guy's
He wants
clearly
to-
an albino black dude.
he wants to
Absolutely.
be he wants
How
to
can
look
you be
like
black? How can you be albino and black at the same time?
he wants to
It
be
happens.
he,
You totally can.
he
No,
wants to
like-
try he wants to try to look if Sol Ruka can be multicultural.
Yo,
100%
we ain't
Rattler
talking
can
about
do it.
Sol Ruka. Bro, look, my arm's already hurting from the picture earlier today. Okay, I don't need to be busting it a second time. All right,
If he wasn't a biracial angel, he would be pasty and like have white
he's
hair.
trying to play Patrick
we-
Mahomes in the
we-
Patrick Mahomes lookalike movie.
Yeah,
Mahomes is a biracial
he's
angel.
He's
Will,
he's
can you
Patrick
please
Mahomes.
put this comment up?
He's Patrick
Will,
Mahomes on
please
Wish.
put this comment up.
Fuck
Hey,
that,
Damien.
dude.
If Ando watched 50 Shades of Grey, he wouldn't be here because he wouldn't know how to be fucking breathing anymore from the shit he'd learned from those movies.
I'm sorry. Dakota Johnson is like the one person I'm not jerking it to. Sorry. Have you seen her
Really?
in Madam Web? No.
Really?
Now, Sydney
I
Sweeney.
just want to say
Sydney
FCC
Sweeney.
Airways.
That is another story.
And
I
I
just
don't know
wanna
if you
say
have
real
my
quick. I just
forearm.
want
the
to say.
ability to be picking between those
I just
two.
want to say real quick. Look up here in the corner. FCC Airways parental advisory. Explicit content here. Just
I
look
look
at
like
that.
I'm pointing up at Erica. Wrong way, Erica.
FCC
Other hand.
Airways. Just
Other
look
hand.
at
It's
that
the
real
right,
quick.
the right corner, by the
Yep,
way.
those hands.
It's the right
perfect.
corner. Yes, the right
It's
corner.
right here
Yes.
above my head. I see it. I don't know why you're
Yes.
telling me wrong hand.
It's right
Can
there.
everybody else see that Erica is pointing this way and not this way?
I wish I could reach into your guys' squares. Can we do that somehow?
Oh, shit. I gotta go this way.
I want to be able to
Dan?
just have my hand just like randomly come in. I need to
Hold on.
hire somebody to be in all of your rooms at the same time so I can like.
You know
Like,
where
wait,
Dan's hand is gonna go.
they were the same on fucking Tony's balls for sure. He's like, what?
Damn.
Nice hat.
Real
I
quick,
love
let me go ahead.
Like, Seven, I don't have everybody distracted tonight, okay?
Real quick, we have a preseason game that ended
I like
in a
boys now.
tie. We have a preseason game that ended
Two of
in a
them.
tie.
Two of them.
The Raiders and the Seahawks 23-23. They knotted up, ended the game 23-23.
Yep.
That was amazing.
And then the
like a
Bears knotted
Seahawks
up the
Raiders
Dolphins 24-24.
Look here. Look at Aiden McConnell. Care what people say. I don't care what people say. That's a perennial backup. Ain't nobody worried about Aiden McConnell. Geno Smith, he got run. He got run of that team. He has to run on that team. Aiden
The
McConnell.
Seahawks are probably
Can
going
I
to go 5-4-8.
Can I just say that
Like, I
Aiden
don't know how he
O'Connell
handled
with that
this.
stash looks like he drives to work in a minivan? Like he has that Raper van. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. He has that R van that pulls up to the Raiders practice facility every week.
That
With the
is
stash?
definitely
Yep.
that is
You know, stashes
definitely
are in now, Ando.
No, they're
that is
not.
that is
Dude,
definitely
Let me shave this, and you'll tell me next week I got to shave the stash, man.
Well,
not
they're
gonna
in for
happen.
some guys. They're in for some guys. You
They're
I
not
don't know
going
if
into
you're-
me, dude. Sorry. Nope, not
Real
going to
quick.
happen.
who wants a
real quick
mustache guy?
also, we got the Browns getting a win against the Carolina Panthers 30-10. Shadur Sanders looked amazing while he was
Oh,
out there.
Shador.
Shadur.
Hey,
Shador.
Seven,
Rooting for Shadur. We're rooting for Shadur.
Seven, did you hear what
14
the Browns organization is doing?
Hold Shador.
14
They're
to
gonna-
23.
They're going to
14 to
retire the number
23.
12 jersey.
14 to
Shador.
23. 14
Exceeded
to 23.
expectations and threw a touchdown in the preseason.
14 of 23, 138 yards and 2
That
touchdowns.
definitely sounds like something that would happen for him.
Yep.
You know what?
Yep,
you know
that's why
what?
I
You know
said
what,
it.
y'all?
And they-
You know what? You know what, y'all? If he keeps doing this, he's gonna be
Will,
he's gonna be the
stop.
second. He's gonna be in that. He's gonna be the second quarterback in that
Stop
rotation.
it. He's going to be a backup.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He really-
saying. Second quarterback
he
in
really-
that rotation.
Yeah, he's
He
a backup.
really kills
That's what he's
it.
gonna be. He's gonna be a backup. He's not gonna be a.
I mean, no.
Yeah, he's gonna be a backup, quarterback number 2.
I love how his dad and everybody are just acting like he fucking won a Super Bowl.
I
He
think
just
the only thing.
stepped in there and
I think the only reason why that might
Brooks
change.
Berringer did.
I think the only thing that might might happen if that changes if Joe Flacco starts throwing a bunch of interceptions.
Or
It's
Joe
or he
Flacco
gets
gets
hurt.
hurt because he's
But
40
it-
years old.
That's I think what they're doing is what's going to happen with Shador is obviously Flacco's going to start because it doesn't take as much time to install the offense with him.
No.
And then as he's going to get going, and Shad's going to get some time to learn, pay attention, and learn from somebody that's really a scholar of the game. I'm not saying talent-wise, but I'm saying knowledge-wise in Joe Flacco. And
Racist.
he will
No, he's saying he's going to be the
And-
mascot because he's got that dog in him.
Because he's brown.
and
Y'all up
this
here,
one making it-
y'all up here,
this
and y'all
one
up here,
making it
and y'all up
racist,
here,
Dan.
and y'all up here talking about my jokes are bad. Damn,
Jesus.
damn.
That's what he said.
Look, Dan and I
I'm
got
just-
to get
I'm just
back on the
reading the
right page,
comment.
okay? Dan's been gone for how long? I've had a whole
Just
dance
reading the
lockdown.
comment.
Come on.
I'm just reading between the lines.
Yep.
Racist fuck.
when Flacco goes down, it's
Sorry,
a
what
when,
was
not
it?
an if.
Fertile bicycle.
That all they're doing is buying Shador time to learn the offense better. That's all they're doing.
Sargent, take that comment off, please. Watson
these
ain't
guys-
playing this year, and Watson's not playing another down in the NFL.
Watson rubbed them the wrong way, so he's probably not going to get much playing time.
Calm down, Erica. It's just a joke. Start to
You-
breathe. It's okay.
You could have massaged that joke in.
I could have just kneaded it in a little bit better. Maybe oiled it up before I slipped it in there.
Yo, remember, we're just fingertips away from getting ourselves kicked off the air. So just relax it in. You're good
Just
to go.
I mean, somebody needs to give him a hand.
How about a job?
Damn.
How about a job, Dan?
Real quick before
'Cause
we
he's
go,
gonna be
before we
unemployed
go,
pretty soon.
real quick before we go further down the rails, we got the Patriots beating the Commanders 48-18. Ooh, that was an ass
The
whipping.
Reds, the Redskins.
Hey, don't forget about that kicker too. He likes to rip them out as well.
Justin
Tucker?
Tucker. Jesus. Oh my God.
Y'all.
Hey,
Do
Will,
we
your
know-
mic already fucked up before we got on this show. You don't get to
How-
judge any of us right now, sir.
You're in this with
Um,
us now. How
um,
deeply?
Damien, you're in this with us, buddy. Sorry.
How deeply did
You got-
anybody go into the Justin Tucker thing? Did he really do that?
How deep did he
It's-
go?
And I think this is another Deshaun Watson case. We kind of talked about this. I think it's another Deshaun
Is
Watson
it?
thing. He did it. The organization knew it, and they waited until they wanted to get out of his contract before they let the information come out.
So he
Yeah.
was springing consent. Really?
Or
Okay.
they were lying about consent.
I just didn't go deep enough into it, so I can't say anything about Tucker because I didn't go deep enough into it. I don't know if he
It's
actually-
they,
I don't
there's
wanna
still
call a guy
obviously there's
rapist
still
without-
legal stuff. There's still legal stuff going through, and it's all alleged assumptions at this point. But similar to Deshaun Watson, the accusations being present has been known for years. They waited until they needed to get the contract, get rid of get him off the books without having to pay him
On Tu-
because of
on
his
Tucker,
collapse
too?
last year.
Okay, on Tucker. Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Oh, real
'Cause-
quick.
We
Go
let
ahead.
Ben Roethlisberger play in the NFL for like 15 years, so everybody knows. I mean, that was
20.
Yeah,
20.
yeah.
Almost
Yeah.
20.
he was doing that shit in college.
Real
Whoa,
quick.
whoa,
Yeah.
Damien, no. Happy Gilmore was pretty damn funny, man. I would not put us up against Happy Gilmore.
I heard that movie was like an Instagram post, like 47 Instagram posts all put together.
It could be.
Real-
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Happy Gilmore. I love the cameos in the movie.
Real quick, we got the Giants over the Bills 34-25. We got the Vikings over the Texans 20-10. Them damn Cowboys lose to the Rams 31-21.
Can I just say that whoever took out CeeDee Lamb, that referee that took out CeeDee Lamb, the Cowboys need to sign him if they're not going to sign Micah Parsons. Because the
Fact.
way that dude took out CeeDee Lamb, he wasn't even trying and just laid
Solid
CeeDee
form
Lamb
tackle.
out. And then, adding insult to injury, flagged him for getting him in the fucking way. Like, nah.
Yeah, get off the fucking sideline.
Exactly.
He should have
It's-
CD'd and got the fuck out of the way.
Yep.
We got the Buccaneers over the Titans 29-7. The Jets over the Packers 30-10.
See,
The
I
Cardinals.
liked Kaijin, and he just ruined it all.
Yep.
Um,
I bet he's in his room right now, like, we them boys, this our
He's
year."
he's already getting his Laker gear out for the year and worried about his Yankees gear having to put it away too soon.
Yep.
He's not worried about them boys
Wait a
right now.
second.
we got the Cardinals over the Chiefs 20-17. We got the Broncos over the 49ers 30-9. Sunday's action, doggone it. The Dolphins and Bears tied up, as Ando mentioned earlier, 24-24. And of course, my Saints get their ass handed to them in a preseason game, 27-13.
And this shocked no one because the Chargers won a game that didn't matter and the Saints forgot to show up.
Yep. Or when the Saints did not show up, or when the Saints did not show up.
Hey, I'll give Trey Lance credit. It's preseason, but he played another good game.
Yeah, because he's
He's
playing
right.
against scrubs in
Yep,
New
playing against
Orleans, man.
Scrubs. Playing Scrubs.
Playing
He
against
played a good game.
scrubs.
We them boys. No, y'all not.
We them boys sitting on the sideline starting 0-4.
No, y'all not.
And boys losing.
Yep.
You got two head cases on that team. And
Oh, there's more than
Lamb and George Pickens. You got two head cases. The
Whoa,
guy
whoa,
who I-
whoa, whoa, whoa. We're forgetting about the most important guy to say fuck off to, and that's JJ, bro.
Oh, I haven't gotten that. I haven't gotten to
Okay,
that
sorry,
point
sorry,
yet.
prematurely, sorry.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to that
Sorry,
point
here
yet.
I am playing Deshaun Watson, my bad.
I would say you tend to do that a lot, don't you, Ando?
You said you keep that in confidence.
You know who I feel sorry for at all this? I feel sorry for Jake Ferguson. He's got to go through this BS. He just signed an extension. He's got to go through this BS.
You know what? I'm going to say I feel
for him.
slightly sorry for him, but was it him that signed the contract or somebody else that signed the contract for him?
True.
He didn't have to sign that contract.
True. He could have went to another team. True.
Exactly. I don't have to go to work, but then I got to pay the consequences. So if I'm going to work, I'm going to do my job. Jake Ferguson signed a contract. Now he has to go to work and deal with the bullshit.
I like Jake
I don't
Ferguson.
feel sorry for the dude. He's making millions of dollars wearing the Star brand on his head.
I like
Put
Jake
your big
Ferguson.
boy pants on and go to fucking work, bro.
I like Jake Ferguson. I just wish he was in a better situation. Okay, let me bring Dan back real quick. Where you at, Dan?
Callie!
Yeah. Callie's back. What's up,
Hi,
Callie?
Callie.
What's up, Callie? What's going on? How you doing? How you doing?
I'm glad you're home.
Push my fingers into my.
Lady right here. It's. I'm joking. I'm glad I'm home. I'm sorry.
Yay!
I don't
Just make
hate
a good joke.
All right. That's our NFL rundown for this evening. Now, 7. I know you got some MLB news you want to go ahead and get out there.
No, they made
So we did see
Bless
history
you.
made as Jen. We did see history made as Jen Powell became the first woman to umpire a Major League Baseball game this weekend. She was on the bases for the doubleheader with the Miami Marlins and Braves on Saturday, and then she was behind the plate calling balls and strikes on Sunday. There was her first call was it was a ball outside. She called it a strike. Very clearly nerves. She was very tightly wound. It was a stressful situation. When you look at one of my favorite things to look at, one of the best Twitter follows is actually umpire scorecards, because you can really see how an umpire is doing. You can look at it, you can go back and track stuff, just looking at what those results are. And Jen Powell had an overall accuracy of 93%. Her she missed 5 balls. 5 of 104 called balls were true strikes. 6 of 47 called strikes were true balls.
Damn.
So it wasn't horrible. She still did better than CB Buckner or Angel Hernandez.
Hell yeah, she did. That's phenomenal.
So it's for her first game as a rookie with all of the attention on her. We have to remember she's a rookie. When somebody gets called up from the minors, it doesn't matter if they've been down there for 10 years or a year. They're a rookie when they come to the Major League Baseball level. Jen Powell is a rookie and should be afforded the same consideration. They get time to adjust.
Dude, how weird is that? Go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, how weird is that dynamic going to be when male managers are going to go out and argue balls and strikes? Are they going to it's really going to give you a good idea of how that's going to work. Are they going to go as hard on this chick as they do on the dudes? They yell in the dudes' faces, bro.
I think I've had some time to think about this, and I really think that every single umpire in Major League Baseball should be a man-hating feminist lesbian. Because here's the thing. They love telling men what shit that they did wrong. And you tell them, look, all you got to do is get it right. And you get to tell them they're wrong every time. You get to tell them they fucked up every time. Plenty of man-hating bunch of lesbians would be all over it.
Yeah, I mean, if you just hold the belief that you didn't miss the call, they can go suck a fat one, dude. It doesn't even matter fucking if you're a woman or a man. You know what I'm saying? If you
go ahead.
So, quick story for you. I was umpiring a high school game because I'm certified in Nebraska. All right, I like to be behind the plate. I'm pretty good at it. Okay. I called a balk. I called a major league balk on a high school kid one time, and it was a big deal. They had a dude on third, and this guy scored and shit. And the other manager was pissed about it because he was right, because I didn't correctly call a balk, and I just stuck with it, dude. I was like, nope, he didn't. He stepped off without coming, blah blah blah. And he was like, that's a major league rule, and I was like, no, maybe you should think about higher levels. No, I just held to it. Like I was like, I called it fucking correctly. It's like, fuck off. And like, that's all you got to do. You just got to be like, nah, just deny it and say you called it correctly. Like, what are they, like now they can go back and like look at the fucking replay and shit, which is, that's a different story. But like, we're talking when it used to just be like, you could just be like, fuck you, dude. Like, yeah, I like to call outside balls. I like to call balls that are fucking outside on right-handed hitters. It's what I do. Check my, whatever they hitter friendly shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that.
No, it's the no, but for real, like she didn't do a bad job. And there's going to be people that drag her, but she's a rookie. She gets the same consideration that any other rookie does. She gets time to adjust. So the fact that her first Major League Baseball game behind the plate with all of that attention on her, she called 93%. I'll take it.
I want a little better, but that's all right. I mean, that's like you said,
you're going to work towards it. Yeah. Like let's look at. So when we look at the umpires that ran yesterday, they had, where'd it go?
Who's going to be the first one that says something borderline offensive?
Sean Barber, who umpired the Blue Jays Dodgers game yesterday, had a 94% accuracy rate. So right there in that range. 93% for Adrian Johnson, who umpired the Tampa Bay and Seattle game.
Was hers the worst one? But it was close.
No, hers wasn't the worst one. It was, I mean, it was down there at the bottom because you have a lot of like 96, 97, 98.
She's rookie.
Right. Well, no, here's one that was less. Ryan Wills, who was behind the plate for the Mets Brewers game yesterday, he had a 92% accuracy. So she wasn't the worst.
Good.
Like, and it's there's nowhere to go with that. Seriously. Like, I don't hate it for her at all.
Does she know that it's not a softball, that it is a baseball sized?
I would hope. I hope so. I mean,
it has to,
if she doesn't,
it's in a smaller area.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm just trying to see like what offensive, things we can kind of skate past as far as like Aaron Boone's going to say something.
Who figures out these efficiency ratings though?
It's so the ratings are based on essentially the feed that does this. Like they get like the accuracy ratings. Like, was this a ball? Was this a strike? Was it called correctly? They look at every game.
Yeah, they're taking like the actual strike zone too. So like they're taking like actual player's height and like taking it from like the knee to the numbers where it's actually supposed to be and everything. So like they're pretty, it's pretty like cut and dry. Like this is what a strike is, right? It's plate wide, and then every different player has their between the numbers to the knees or whatever. So like they're actually
right.
They can tell pretty close to what should be called, what shouldn't be called, if they hit how much of the zone it hits and all that shit.
Right.
The zone's deep too. It's not just like it's not 2-dimensional. It's 3-dimensional. So it goes back. So you could hit some of the zone, not at the other, whatever. But like they should probably just get some AI, some fucking robots to do this shit.
Is the strike zone from the numbers to the knees? I thought the strike zone was shoulder to knees.
Numbers to knees.
It's supposed to be like mid to upper numbers to the knees.
Okay.
Like
upper numbers to knees. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't call that. Go ahead.
Like it's like because like you remember when they're squatting down, they're going to be like right there. Well, this is where if you're right up at the top of the numbers, like that's going to be right out like this. Like that's reasonable. Okay. And if you're up here, like you're obviously reaching at that point. So they're gonna about that point. Yeah, that's accurate.
But they'll give. I mean, Judge. Like if Judge is up, you'll get a lot of shit if you're calling something at his knees, obviously, because that's way the fuck down there. He's 6'9" or whatever. Like you really can't go to numbers on that guy because then it's like then the strike zone's freaking huge. So like you got to stick it a little bit. You got to kind of like. But that's
you can. There's a little bit of bringing in for certain players, but like Altuve's getting numbers to knees. Like he's not because otherwise his strike zone would be like the size of a baseball.
Yeah, for sure. Like Altuve and Jeff Bagwell.
Oh yeah,
down,
for sure.
Like like him have that tiny little fucking strike zone. So like, yeah, it's like no odd job on Goldeneye.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
Odd
job.
He's faster too.
He was faster,
and he had more hit points, I think. And he was like half the size, obviously, so he's half the height, so you can't fucking shoot him.
Yeah.
right? Sorry,
Yep.
we're talking about odd jobbing now.
Now,
Yeah.
as we
Random
get
There are
times
other
into-
jobs we could be talking about, Dan. So just
As
be
we
grateful
ran-
about that.
as we get into August baseball, we're starting to see stuff get interesting for a lot of teams as we're starting to see the playoff races truly take shape. Right now, with the wild card in the American League, it's the Mariners have the top slot. They're a game and a half ahead of Boston. Boston is a game and a half ahead of. Is that the New York Yankees? Okay, yeah, Boston's a game and a half ahead of the New York Yankees. Fuck the Yankees, who are 3-7 in their last 10. 3-7 in their last 10. So Dan, I'm glad that you're here.
Didn't
I'm gonna let you-
have the best right-hand hitter in the game for 7 of those games. So it's,
Right.
Okay,
right.
so let's just act like Judge is the reason your team fucking does something.
well,
Well, I mean, he wasn't
Solely the
doing
reason
shit. He wasn't doing shit in the World Series, and that's exactly why they lost.
And that's
Um,
exactly
you
what I was
guys can
about
get
to
him-
say. I mean, where the fuck was he in the
you
World
guys-
Series? He
you
fucked up.
you guys have postseason shit talk on Aaron Judge, and that's it. I'll take postseason shit talk, but other than that, let's not even get into the fucking numbers.
Actually, I'm pretty sure your boy broke his fucking toe during regular season at Dodgers.
Running through a wall, Erica. He
Because
ran
he was a
through a
fucking
fucking wall.
Because he was a fucking idiot.
Or because he's
But
just
right-
super talented, and he just like
Y'all can argue all you want to. Y'all can
Okay,
argue all you want.
but when Gavin Lux did it, everyone said he was a fucking idiot.
Gavin
Okay.
Lux is Gavin Lux.
Y'all can argue all you want, but ain't nobody got it worse than me. My
Gavin
Mets done
Lux
lost
isn't-
7 in a row.
No,
we're gonna get to the Mets.
7 in a row. 7.
Hold on.
Bro, Juan Soto is. Go
The
ahead.
Colorado Rockies have lost 8, and you could be the Colorado Rockies.
Dude, I would love to be the
Fair.
Rockies. You get to hit in that. You get to hit in fucking Coors, dude. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, yeah, I can't pitch or
hold
the
on.
shit, but everything goes out of the stadium. I could barrel a ball in fucking Coors Field, probably get it
Brandon,
out.
You guys are 1-9 in your last 10. You still have a run differential of 30. You're
Who are we talking about?
63 and 55. This is the Mets we're talking about.
Mets.
Wild card. You guys are in the 3rd wild card spot.
Mhm.
So
by like
if
2
anything,
games.
if anything, you and Dan should be having a beer right now because both New York teams are playing about the same. The
Your
real
two
difference
hitter.
is, hold on. The real difference is Dan is right. That power hitting right-hander in Aaron Judge is not back yet. So there's going to be a time
He
when
is.
Dan,
He is
oh,
back.
he is
He's
back.
back.
He is officially.
Yeah.
He's not playing right
And the
field, but he's DHing.
Yeah, I know he's DHing. And the Yankees won today while the Mets.
Hey, thanks for telling me. I wasn't gonna watch the game till later.
Yeah,
fuck.
told you 7 in a row.
Oh shit!
It's
I won't
but
tell you
here-
what they won
here's-
by. I don't even know
here's-
who the hell they're playing. So yeah,
Thanks,
don't
buddy.
take my
It's
word
the
for it.
Twins. It's the Twins. Don't
God damn
don't
it,
get too
7! You
excited.
weren't supposed to say anything.
Oh, they still have
Um,
Carlos Correa. Oh wait.
No, they
he went
don't.
back to these guys.
But here's my question for you on the Yankees, Dan.
Yeah.
Is this finally when we see Cashman and Boone get fired if the Yankees don't figure this out and get back into consistency? Is this when it finally happens?
Yeah, there's too much pressure. There's too much constant hot seat in New York to not win. Like, yeah, he made it to a World Series. Like, he can't even, like, dude, in New York, you can't ride even a World Series appearance. You can't ride a World Series appearance for that long.
No.
He's already on the hot
The
seat, dude.
standard is different.
The fact
Yeah.
that he's 8 games over 500 when they started better than this, like, he's already on the hot seat. You're always on the hot seat unless you're winning fucking back-to-back titles in New York. So, and they've given him like a pretty long leash.
expectation. That's the
Exactly.
expectation.
Exactly. They've given Boone a pretty long leash too. Cashman a very long leash. Like, I don't even know what the fuck Brian Cashman does, to tell you the God honest truth. Like, he got 3 relievers, one of which in the offseason, who just Devin Williams just chokes fucking. Dude, that guy is fucking terrible. Like, I didn't know he was that bad. But like, we got fucking Pat Bednar. Great. Hopefully he's fucking holding it down at the end of the fucking, like, I don't know. Cashman doesn't really do anything. Like, Cashman does nothing. He got Judge, and I think he by surprise got Judge too. I don't think that he thought Judge was Aaron Arson Judge was going to the fucking
Arson.
the Giants.
No. It's Farce and Fudge, man. Come on, Farce and Fudge is
Arson
who they
Judge.
wanted to draft.
Arson Judge.
Farce and Fudge
Arson
was
Judge.
who I
I just
wanted.
like him with like the emo bangs.
It's like
Judge
it's
with the
like
emo bangs.
Cashman. It's like Cashman is just. It's like Cashman is just along for the freaking ride.
Would you say that
He-
Cashman is the worst
he is,
GM than Mickey
and-
Loomis?
No, that he's not that bad. But here's the problem with the Yankees, and here's why Boone deserves to be on the hot seat, and Cashman deserves to be on the hot seat. The reason the Yankees lost the World Series was fundamental failure, failing at the fundamentals.
And we played the
Because of all the-
best roster that's ever been assembled.
but-
I'm sorry.
So you mean to tell me that the
Yes.
Yankees? So you mean to tell me that the Yankees lost to the Justice League?
Yes,
They lost to the
100%.
Justice
How
League.
is that not clear?
Hold
but-
on a second.
They
Hold on a
lost to-
second.
They lost to
Dan,
Superman, Batman,
Dan,
and Wonder Woman. They lost to
Dan.
all of them.
Dan, you guys had us until Garrett Cole fucked up in the 5th inning. What
Garrett
the
Cole's
fuck
not
are
playing
you
this year.
talking about?
Garrett Cole's not playing this year. We never had you guys. We never
But
had
here's
you
the
guys.
thing.
Did you watch that
talking
series?
about last
We never
year
had you
in
guys.
that World Series game. If Garrett Cole wouldn't have fucked up in that 5th inning and gotten his head
Nobody-
out of his fucking ass, y'all would have beat us.
Listen, Erica, you guys paid for so many people that nobody ever had you guys. Like there was
Well,
never a
hold
point
on,
where
hold on.
where we were like,
Dan,
oh,
we're
playoffs.
talking about the Dodgers.
I feel like we can take the Dodgers down in this series.
Hold on.
I
Nobody
love seeing
ever felt like
mediators
that.
here.
Brothers and
Dan?
sisters going
dear
at it.
I'm gonna be the mediator here. To be fair, Dan, they haven't paid those players yet. Remember, it's all deferred. So they're all playing
you.
for free.
No,
right
Shohei's is deferred.
It's all deferred
Well,
money.
but actually, they've got $1 billion in deferred money, and not and
No, I mean, like, but
yes, most of
seriously,
it's Shohei.
Seven, please back me up on this. I even sat there and said the Yanks were going to take us.
The truth
On
of the
what
matter is
logic?
the Yankees.
I did.
No,
I'm a Yankees
the-
fan, and I
Yeah,
didn't say
I
that
genuinely thought y'all were going to take us.
the
Y'all fucked up in that 5th inning, and we
because you
took it.
don't know
That's all we
baseball.
did.
Because I looked
No,
at those two
no,
rosters
no,
and I was
no.
like, "There's no fucking way we're winning this series. There's no
But
fucking way we're winning
here's
that
the
series."
thing: the Yankees had
They had
more
to-
of a chance than for what they showed.
And they'll
And
all-star
do I
team.
think the Yankees come out at the end? Do I think the Yankees come out ahead at the end of the series either way? No. But the fundamental failures that the Yankees had in the World Series were on display. That's my point. They were on display in the World Series. This
Defensively,
year,
they were yes.
yes, okay, and that's my thing. When focusing on the defensive flaws of the New York Yankees for a second.
We're the Bronx Bombers, not the Bronx fucking throw
The-
it to first.
But
now.
now when you look at the Yankees this season, every time they go on a losing streak, every time they start to struggle again, it starts with fielding errors. Yes, I get that Boston is one of the top teams in the league at fielding. And at fielding errors, if they don't get it figured out, they're not going to do shit in the postseason. I will say that. But the Yankees, it comes in bunches. They'll get one error, and then all of a sudden it's 2 or 3 in a game, and it continues to happen. So all I'm saying is for the Yankees, if they don't fix this problem with fielding errors, getting all the hitting talent in the world isn't going to matter if you can't do anything defensively, because your pitchers are going to have to try and force ground balls. You've got pitchers that pitch for contact, not for strikeouts. They have to get their fielding errors figured out, or they're not going to do anything.
Okay.
And Cashman absolutely deserves to lose his job for that. And so does Aaron Boone.
So it's arguable that they're much better this year defensively because they are. Cody Bellinger in the outfield is a huge fucking upgrade. We start Trent Grisham in center field. He's basically just his offense has been a bonus this year. He's a fucking defensive center fielder. Okay.
He is, yeah.
We don't ever play Giancarlo. Giancarlo's a DH, best ass in baseball. He could fucking take four at bats over there. Fucking Will. Go take a gander. Tell me you're not fucking in on that thing too. No, but we play a lot better
Hell
defense.
no.
We got Jose Caballero, who's a fucking great defender. Volpe's good. Chisholm had to play third for half the fucking year. He's not a third baseman. He's probably a center fielder, to tell you the truth, but we play him at second because we like hitting. But I understand where you come. Like Paul Goldschmidt's a fucking Gold Glover. Behind the plate, we got a couple of guys that only know what the fuck they're doing. Austin Wells and fucking Ben Rice hasn't even been playing catcher. He's a first baseman, plays fucking catcher now apparently.
You want to know who the Yankees could really use behind the plate as a catcher right now?
It's fucking hilarious. Contreras. Yeah, I get it. Fucking, it's hilarious.
No,
Not Contreras, not
Carlos
Contreras.
Narvaez.
Narvaez, yeah.
Yeah,
what the fuck
Narvaez,
is
yeah.
fucking stupid. Yeah. Well, no, I mean our prospects are everywhere, bro. If you don't know, like our prospect, we just trade all of our prospects to get like real players, and then we just like keep them for a year and fucking fuck off. Like Juan Soto, goddamn half our fucking pitching staff. You think our bullpen sucks? Why does our bullpen suck? Because that guy that plays for the Mets. That's fucking why. Michael King and all those guys went over there. Dude, we traded away half our goddamn bullpen. That motherfucker, and he played for us for 3/4 of a year. Okay. Got now he's better defensively, but yes, like I said. Hey, Seven, we're the Bronx Bombers, not the Bronx Fielders, right? Like that's what we do. And Cashman knows
right.
that.
And no, but it's the Yankees have to get it figured out, because if they miss the playoffs entirely, Cashman and Boone are gone before the dirt is even dry in the field.
Damn.
We ain't missing the playoffs.
I don't think,
but
I don't think that's going to happen. Right? Yeah, it's not going to happen. Now on the National League side, go ahead,
Tony. If they get bounced in the first round, they're done. If they get bounced in the first round of the playoffs, Boone, I think Cashman should fucking already be gone. Like I said, I don't know what the fuck that guy does.
He should.
Except for trades away fucking really good prospects for like midi relievers. Fucking Devin Williams.
Are your division leaders right now in the American League the Blue Jays, the Tigers, and the Astros?
Only because the fucking Astros beat the Red Sox today, you piece of shit. Had the Red Sox beat the Astros, the Mariners would be leading the division right now. So thanks a lot, you piece of shit from Boston.
A lot of anger there, you know?
A lot of anger.
I like it.
I'm going to say it like this. This is the first time in a really long time that the Mariners have been competitive this late into the baseball season, except for like 2 years ago. So for the Mariners, who, by the way, have the second best record out of the last 10 games, the only team that's playing better than them are the Brewers, who have won 10 in a row. For the Mariners to be able, first off, the Mariners hit all of their trade deadlines out of the park at the trade deadlines. And I said it last week to Seven. I said it last week to Will. This is a team that I think finally listened to the organization, listened to the fans, and said, hey, don't just sit pat. Did I just make Dan walk away? I'm sorry, Dan.
No.
Come back.
No, I'm listening.
Come back. Okay. I thought you were walking away like Ando don't know baseball. And I don't. I don't know it as much as you guys. But no,
I'm listening.
The Mariners, I think, have finally figured it out. I think their pitching, I like Wu.
Awesome.
I like Gilbert.
One of the best rotations in baseball.
Yeah. I think there's one guy on the rotation, I can't remember his name, that I'm kind of questionable about. But otherwise, I really like this. Seven, I think you can back me up on this. This is the best rotation the Mariners, like the best roster up to down that the Mariners have had since 2001. And
George Kirby, I think, is the one that you're questioning, and I think he's a good number 2. But yeah, this is one of the better Mariners rosters in recent memory, as far as I can recall.
Yeah, because I mean, the closest that you could say was when Felix was the ace for that 5 or 6 year stretch between 2010 and 2015, but they just never could get the run support because the front office refused to make moves. If you make 1 or 2 moves with the front office, with Felix Hernandez being that pitcher, you're talking about, I would say, definitely a division winner in 2013. You have an opportunity to make it deep into the playoffs. Now, granted, the teams that were there between 2010 and 2015, do the Mariners beat them? I don't think so.
You're not getting past the Red Sox in 2013.
No,
you're not getting past the Tigers in 2013.
No.
Like there was
the 2009 Yankees roster was pretty fucking.
Hey, so is that 2001 who beat the 116 Mariners. So, but I'm
yeah, but yeah. Then the Yankees crashed and burned in 2001, and then they lost in the World Series too.
That was cold, man.
I think we
24 years later.
Is that a plane crash too?
Just recently.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, just...
But no, I think what I wanted to say was it's really nice to actually see the Mariners be competitive this late in the baseball season. Like they're playing meaningful baseball, and they were down 2-0 in game 2 or game 3 to the Rays a couple days ago, and they had that monster third inning. Like the fact that the Mariners are not just rolling over. Yeah, dude, the fact that they're just not laying down. This is
They were.
I think
they
this
were-
is the happiest I've seen Mariners baseball. Shut the fuck up, Dan.
They were down
This-
2 runs to Brandon Lowe in the fucking.
Yep.
Tampa
And the
Bay
Rays, and they came back.
Probably at George M. Steinbrenner Field.
Bro,
They
that
literally,
was- that was
they
a
literally
T-Mobile Park.
play. Will, do you know
T-Mobile
this?
Park.
Do you know this,
T-Mobile
Will?
Park.
The Tampa Bay Rays, as we speak, are probably playing a game in a stadium called George M. Steinbrenner Field.
Actually, no. They are currently beating the Uncity
own-
Athletics.
The Tampa Bay Rays.
Yep.
The Yankees own the Tampa Bay Rays. Like we might as well just do it. Might as well just sign it
Oh,
over.
Damien, don't do that to
Like, let
me.
us become
No,
our fucking.
dude, first off, Damien, you forgot about the Seahawks and their 2 and 3 years of dominance.
Damien, don't do
was
that to
something
me.
for Seattle to do that. But yeah, they need to
Don't
bring
do
the
that to me,
Sonics
bro.
back, man.
And
Don't
in
do
your
that to me,
unbiased
bro.
opinion, can the Seattle Mariners win a fucking World Series?
I don't think it's theirs to win
No.
this year. I'm going to be
No.
honest with you. This year, if I like what they're building in Seattle. If the front office stays out of it, and what I mean by that is they don't just, oh, well, we got 90 wins last year, we're going to keep the same core. No, you got to keep growing the team. If the management keeps their finger to the pulse of the team, I would say in 2 or 3 years they got a shot. I don't think it's this year.
And
I think they're dark horse to, I think, make it to the divisional, and the depth that they got, they may have a chance to make it to the championship series. But the way the Tigers are playing, the way the Blue Jays are playing, I think one of those 2 teams beat them in the divisional.
Right now, the ALCS should be the prediction should be the Mariners and the Blue Jays.
You think
Realistically,
they're playing better than the Tigers?
I right that the Tigers who are 5-5 in their last 10, the Tigers who have been slowly but steadily slipping since
they're
the All-Star
fucking
break.
Tigers.
Right,
Also, guys,
exactly.
let's not forget. Also, who do they have to play in the fucking World Series when they get there? The NL All-Star team, the Los Angeles Dodgers. They have to play the NL fucking All-Stars.
I'm talking about making it to the World Series. Making it. I'm not saying winning. I don't think they win the World Series. They don't win the World Series. But can they make the World Series?
Fucking trade for fucking Aaron Judge. I'm surprised Freddie Nance sign him already. Like, why doesn't he play for the Dodgers too? Probably should.
But
like, hey, you guys still have Julio Rodriguez, Ando. They should probably get him over to LA too. And then we should take fucking
Please
Spencer
don't joke about
Strider.
that. Please
Spencer
don't joke about
Strider
Julio.
and Paul Skeens, and then you guys can double fucking trade, and you
Okay,
guys can
you know
all
what?
sign
No,
them in the
they
fucking
would
offseason
trade.
too.
Did you
They
say
would trade
double
fucking
trade?
Cheating motherfuckers.
They would trade for Cal Raleigh and Julio just to fuck over the Mariners.
For like 7 prospects that never do
Yep.
anything.
Some
Never-
prospects
yeah,
that never do
hold on.
anything.
Hold on. To the flip side of that, if the Yankees
Give you 5
were
Cuban
to
guys.
offer, if the Yankees were to offer for Cal Raleigh and Julio Rodriguez, those guys would be on the trading block by spring break. Because that's how bad the Yankees organization is run. Sorry.
it's the Yankees are a first round and done team right now. Like Kyle, we know that. The Yankees are a first round and done team right now.
Seventh largest payroll. Sorry, there's 6 teams above the Yankees now on payroll. Thank you. Look that up. So we don't spend the craziest. All right, Brian Cashman.
Who's got
He
the
is a
number
Jew.
one payroll?
All right,
I
but
forgot.
he doesn't spend that much money.
No, you didn't.
Who's the
Uh,
first payroll team?
Are
You
you
ain't
serious?
forget.
Mets,
You ain't forget.
Mets.
What do you think it is?
and then
Yeah.
the Yankees, and then the Dodgers. So fuck all y'all talking
If
shit about
if Shohei's $4 trillion wasn't deferred, it would be the fucking Dodgers. So don't let those those numbers somehow fucking skew you into thinking that the Dodgers aren't a fucking all-star
Okay,
team.
great.
Add
Awesome.
$75
You
million to the
you
Dodgers
sound
payroll.
like a
That's what their
bitter
actual payroll is.
Yankees fan. You sound like a bitter Yankees
I'm
fan.
just saying.
Yes.
We're just gonna
Fucking
pick everybody.
Boy, I love to see
Because
my
our guy owns
boy.
Apple.
Boy, I love
Hey,
to see-
Will.
Our
I love
owner
to-
owned a part of Apple.
I love to see
Hey,
my
your
Caucasian
owner
friends go at it.
also owns the Rays too. Don't forget that.
I love to
We
see
own
my
another
Caucasian
team, yeah,
friends
but you
go at
guys
it.
own Apple, so Apple or the Rays? Probably Apple.
Hey, Will. Hey, Will.
Hmm?
How does it make you feel to see your girl just completely going at Dan like this tonight?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
There's gonna be a private. There's gonna be a private
it's
web chat
awesome.
after the show.
He's a
today.
watcher.
Stick around.
So So
HR, I need help
the other thing, Kyle Schwarber.
HR, this
as
is your time
as
to
we move
shine.
over,
Fucking NL
no,
All-Star
you're
team.
not. I don't give a fuck.
What the fuck?
So when we switch over to the National League, the first of all, we talk about the Phillies leading the NL East. Kyle Schwarber hit his 42nd home run today.
Nah, he's Raleigh.
Phillies, you have to pay this guy. You don't have a choice at this point. The Brewers are 10-0 in their last 10. The Brewers are the hottest team in baseball right now by far. They have the best record in baseball by 5 games.
Yeah, I would say 5 because the Phillies are 69 and 49. So yeah,
Led by
5 games.
Jackson Chorizo.
Hold on. Yeah, Brewers have a 5-game lead on the best record in baseball right now. That is how good the Brewers are right now.
The other teams with 69 wins, haha, nice, are the Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Those are the other teams. The Dodgers, if they win today, will get to 69. Haha, nice. But yeah, those are your teams at 69. Nice.
Milwaukee,
it's
7.
There is Milwaukee, but
Which
when we
means
look
flat
at
water.
this roster, it's a whole lot of guys that we don't talk about much. You got Jacob Mizorowski, who's a rookie pitcher who hasn't even pitched the full season. He's actually on the IL right now. Freddie Peralta is your ace at this point. Brandon Woodruff, Jose Quintana, and Quinn Priester are your first 4 pitchers.
Jackson
Your fielding lineup consists of Wilson Contreras, Andrew Vaughn right now because Reese fucking Hoskins is injured. Bryce Terang at second, Anthony Siegler at third, Joey Ortiz at short, Isaac Collins, Jackson Chorizo, and Sal Frederick are your outfielders, but Jackson Chorizo's injured, so Blake Perkins, I think that's who's starting center right now. And then your DH is Christian Yelich. There's not a superstar on that team.
Now, this is the same Brewers team that got completely pantsed by the Yankees to start the season, right?
Do what?
Yeah, I got.
This was the same Brewers team that got pantsed by the Yankees in that opening 3-game series.
Yeah, the Yankees did not. The Brewers did not start the season very well because the first half of the season, the first 3 months of the season, the Cubs were the best team in baseball.
Yep.
And the Brewers have done so well that they've recovered from the early season struggles and overtaken the Cubs, and are now the best games. Yeah, and they're now the best team in baseball by 5 games. Like the Brewers are certainly a team that needs to be looked at as of right now. If we look at the Major League Baseball, your NLCS is probably the Brewers and the Dodgers, or the Phillies and the Dodgers. Your wild card teams in the National League are the Cubs, the Padres, and the Mets, none of which have the ability to stand up to either of the 3 lineups that I just mentioned before. None of them.
That's good shit.
And go ahead.
Ando, this is your daily reminder that 3 years ago, Seven said that Aaron Judge should be benched. That he should be put onto the bench.
He should.
This is your daily reminder that Aaron Judge has an 1100 OPS. He was hitting 400 for the first month and a half of the season.
Right, and now if he doesn't take care of himself, he's going to need Tommy John.
He's probably the best right-handed power hitter in the last 20 years?
I'm going to say it like this. Knowing what I know of baseball, Judge is one of those guys I would pitch around. Like, I'm not pitching at Judge.
And he doesn't get the Barry Bonds treatment, truly, but a lot of teams, when they can, they try to pitch around him.
Yeah. He definitely doesn't get the Bonds treatment for some fucking reason.
But Aaron Judge should be on the bench right now. The Yankees shouldn't even be pushing at this point.
You're really worried about this fucking Tommy John shit, aren't you?
It's
not like he can't fucking DH. Like, I don't need him to play right field. It's fine. He does not need to throw. Since when does his fucking Tommy John elbow work in that swing? It doesn't. It's fine. He'll be all right.
I do just want to mention something.
He's
since
6'9".
The Yankees fan wants to keep saying that he's impossible with his Yankees to beat us.
Oh, it's a fucking all-star team.
No, I'm just curious. If it was, why the fuck are the Angels annihilating us right now, 7-0?
Because, the Angels are beating because it's baseball. Because sometimes you get beat 7-0 in baseball. Like, it's baseball.
Yeah, look, 7-0.
Like, show me
though.
Shohei's probably not pitching. Like
And-
Shohei's
and
probably not
the
pitching.
Angels-
I could make a
The
comment,
Angels
but I want to.
are the
Decent.
Angels are actually doing decent right now. I don't think they're going to make a run. They're not going to make a run or anything. But the Angels are. Where's it at? They are. Where did they just go? There it is. They're 6.5 out of even a wild card slot in the American League. But there is actually a little bit of talent on that. Yeah, they're like, what is it?
They got Ring
6
Nifo. They
games
still have
below
Mike Trout.
500.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah,
Ring Nifo.
there
They
is
still got
some
Mike
talent
Trout.
on
They
that
got Walsh, Tyler Walsh, and There's, their pitching's fucking garbage, but that offense.
That's
pretty good.
Their pitching is absolutely horrible. Yusei Kikuchi is overrated. Jose Soriano does not have the arm that he used to.
Giggity.
Tyler
There you
Anderson
go.
is god
Gucci.
awful.
Giggity.
And then Kyle Hendricks also not great. Your
I
your
believe
best
that.
reliever, your best reliever, if you're the Los Angeles Angels, is Reed Detmers.
That starter.
Who?
Yeah,
Well, it's Kenley Jansen is on that team, isn't he?
yeah, he's the closer.
Oh god.
Like that's who you're relying on right now. Is you got to get guys like Reed Detmers to get you through it and hope that Kenley Jansen can actually close it out.
California love. Dun, dun,
And that's the problem with the Angels is their pitching is definitely their problem. But
garbage.
Yohan Moncada at third, Logan Hott behind the plate, he's really good. Your outfield when everybody's healthy is Joe Adele, Jorge Soler, and Mike Trout. That'll get it done.
Trout continues to be the Zion Williamson of fucking Major League Baseball at this point.
Damn.
With a more established early career. Let's be now he's Zion.
You
Williamson.
gotta.
I'm sorry,
You got
Earlier, he was really good.
classify that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It like there's a lot of potential out of LA. They just But
They had the best two players in baseball for like 3 years and they didn't win a fucking playoff game.
that's how bad the Angels are as an organization. That's an organizational indictment more than anything else, though.
God really is dead, Seven.
Agreed.
God really is dead.
The Angels can't even get a fucking angel in the outfield.
Look, Tony Danza can only do so much, man. And Christopher Lloyd is
Tony
getting old.
Danza can. He really is. And Danny Glover just doesn't
No.
have
The
the
lisp is
ability
not
to pull
the
him out
lisp
of
is
it.
not cute anymore. The lisp is not cute.
It's
anymore.
not. It's not.
When you're an asshole, the lisp is no longer
yeah.
cute.
It really is. Let's see. Where did it go? Byron Buxton
Hi,
is back
Pally.
from the injured list. But other than that, yeah, that's all baseball. Morning Minutes should come back tomorrow. I've been dealing with
I
some
see you,
personal stuff,
Kyle.
but
Last stitch.
we'll Yankees are so bad that even Mariano Rivera got hurt at the old timer game. Tore his ACL.
Did he really?
Did you guys hear? Did you guys hear about the stock car
trying to
race?
throw that cutter. He was trying to throw that cutter 88.
No, he was running to first. He was running out of hit and blew his ACL.
Why is he hitting?
Why is he running?
Play Inner Sandman. Have him come out, throw the fucking cutter, and we're done. He's not trying to be up here hitting. That's the problem.
Why is he running?
Why is he running? He should be running
Did
in from
you
the
guys,
bullpen while Inner Sandman's playing, and that's it.
Exactly.
Seven, you got any more news on baseball?
He throws 9 cutters, and it's over.
All right. Before we get on,
How it went for 15 years in New York, guys.
Hold on, Will. I got some news
He
here.
runs out to Inner Sandman. Dun, 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 dun,
We know.
dun, dun, dun,
We know
dun,
Tony
dun.
do it.
9
Do
fucking
what?
pitches, 9 cutters. Ball game. That's how it went in fucking New York and throughout Major League Baseball for
Except in
15
2001 during the
years?
World Series.
15 years, Tony? Is that how long it went? It's a
Hey,
while.
Yeah, well, was that like in 2001 the World Series when it came out?
Then fucking 9 cutters and stuff.
So, while Dan is rocking out to 9 cutters, did you guys hear that there was a NASCAR driver that fell off his car and broke his collarbone?
He was celebrating and broke his collarbone. Yeah.
Is there a
Connor
joke here?
Zelich of the NASCAR Xfinity Series, he's the points leader, got a victory at Watkins Glen this weekend, went to step up on his car to go out to celebrate with his team, Left foot slipped into the car. Right foot slipped off of the hood, landed, and broke his goddamn collarbone.
And it was like, and hey,
One, like, six recent
and it was like, that's the
positions,
craziest thing I've ever seen in a NASCAR race. And Tony Stewart was like, hold my beer.
Yeah, and then also another purple dildo this time got thrown onto the floor of a WNBA game.
Dude, that one kid, there's a 21-year-old kid getting assault charges for that first one.
Yeah.
He's getting assault, criminal mischief.
Yep.
He didn't assault
He
anybody.
should. Absolutely should, dude.
He didn't assault
You are
anybody.
stopping a WNBA game. Where was this?
Shouldn't get
5 years
assault. He
ago?
didn't throw it. He didn't fucking put it
I
on
mean,
the shower
disturbing the
fucking wall.
peas. And disturbing
He
the
didn't
peas
stick
is
that thing
one
to the
thing.
shower
Like, I don't know
window.
that assault is.
Yeah.
Although, just because somebody could have gotten hurt.
Maybe like a disorderly conduct.
It wasn't
Maybe
even
like a
that
disorderly
big.
conduct No, that was a big
Nobody's
fucking
getting hurt
dildo,
with that
bro.
thing. It wasn't. Ando, what is big to you?
That's what she
For
said.
one, it was a normal size purple dildo. It wasn't hurting anyone. Ask Erica. She knows. Like, it's not this thing. These things are resilient. All right.
That's why I
These
gave it
things
to
are
somebody to
resilient.
throw on the court. I told you
Yes.
guys this. I'm sorry.
Their vaginas are resilient.
So
Ando.
this whole
No
debacle.
assault.
So this whole debacle's been Erica's fault the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah.
She has that many bright green. She has
Again,
that many.
I'm here for the shit show, guys.
She has that many green dildos to throw on the basketball court.
I mean,
Okay,
there's-
listen. I do have a green dildo, and it's Norman Reedus. So fuck with me.
yes, that's awesome. I mean, that makes total sense because you feel like his dick would be green. Norman Reedus. Like, you feel like it would just be dirty, right? Like it
Oh
smell
my
like fucking
God!
homeless guy.
On that
Yeah,
note,
we're
before
not talking about your dick, okay?
No, I thoroughly wash mine. Norman Reedus might not shower.
and on that note, before we get on out of here, I want to remind everybody to check out podcast named The First.
matter,
So if
it's
you
Daryl
want to get
Dixon.
into that real quick for me, my brother.
Wednesday night, me, Craig Newton, Erica, if she decides to come to work for a change. And
sometimes me.
And every once in a while, Dan will pop in when he remembers he can. And at 10 p.m. Eastern, follow me on TikTok at FGD7. That's at FGDSEVEN. MLB Morning Minutes every day. I try to get it up by 10 a.m. Eastern, but unfortunately sometimes may come up a little later. But if you follow me there, you'll get to see it. Just quick updates every day on what's going on in the world of baseball. And, doing everything I can to help bring more people in. Catch us 10 p.m. Wednesday night on all Wired to Wire Sports networks. Wire's got a great grip of shows that we do every day, talking all kinds of sports with a bunch of talented individuals that know what they're talking about. Definitely take time to check out the network.
And on that note, I want to say thank you to everybody having us here today on Wired to Wire Network. We do appreciate everybody. I also want to say thank you to everybody on the panel for coming through tonight with me. Do appreciate you guys.
Dan. Thanks for coming in, Dan.
And we will see you
Thanks,
guys.
Ando. It's weird that you would only
Cool.
thank me, but yeah.
And we'll see
Well,
you
everybody
guys.
else shows up for work, sir. I got to give special recognition where it's due.
Hey, where's
And we will see you guys again next
that
week
one guy
right
that
here on
used
the
to be on
Sports Report Podcast. Everyone have a great week and take care.
wasn't there another guy that was on?